Okay, so I've been fumed heavily, so I'm going to keep this short. Because of what they've done, I will be pronouncing judgments against them and everyone else outside of the divine order. In 1 Timothy chapter 6, we see that the first section is complete rubbish. Okay, and what it was saying was that people should be doing something they shouldn't be, and they shouldn't be doing still. And that is kissing their slave masters' asses and obeying them and, helping them build the disgusting and toxic, horrible societies that they sought to build. If you look at Western history, you should be able to see that the evil is very straightforward. Okay, and then they take over the whole world. And that's part of the extension of the thinking of the builders of the Tower of Babel. Okay, the love of money obviously is evil. You can't serve God in money. And we see that people should be pursuing the martial art principles, monotheistic martial art principles in their true form. Right? So when it talks about godliness, faith, love, perseverance, what have you, you have to think about the true forms of those things. It's very pathetic that people chose to be little children that never grew up who worship the devil. When we get into Corinthians, 1 Corinthians, you'll see that Paul is also saying that as well. Now, what he does is he uses a lot of truth and mixes in enough evil to throw it off. And he points it out himself that tactic is wrong and false and so on and so forth. Because it says it only takes a little bit of yeast to change the nature of the bread, right? Only a little bit of bad teaching to change the nature of the spirit, the presence, what have you. And when you're in the wrong spirit, it's because you're worshiping the wrong God. People aren't in the spirit of universal pinpoint and moral precision. They're in the spirit of wickedness, as they cheat me out of my right to lead, and they like to play fairy games in church. And that's why the church spirit historically is so similar to LGBT people's spirits, to Greek pagan spirits, to fraternity and sorority spirits, nerds, and other people who refuse to come into true adulthood, right? To truly be a man if they're a man, if they're male, and truly be a woman if they're female.